Yesterday was Thursday, today it's Friday, we so excited, tomorrow is Saturday, and Sunday comes afterwards.
What? I don't think I ever paid attention to the lyrics, bro. Girl, did you just read a calendar?
Got so intense that her parents opted for her to be homeschooled, to which, of course, was celebrated as a victory for her.
How is that to be celebrated? Congratulations, you just cyberbullied a child. What are we celebrating?
Racist against rappers, they all look the same to him. They used to beg him not to egg him on Halloween. He told him holler back with the suede Pumas, dollar green. Nah, I mean, heated up till the temperature tarball. Y'all just gawk like gargoyle.
It's Friday, gotta get down Friday. Apparently, Rebecca Black made some sort of comeback or got some type of revenge I ain't even hear about. How the most hated 7th grader got revenge. Alright, Patrick.Cc, put me on with game.
What started as a blog post that was lightly poking fun at a silly song made by a 7th grader turned dangerous when a group of internet scum orchestrated an attack known as Operation Black Friday.
What?
The hackers doxed Rebecca, releasing her home address, parents' work addresses, and the information for the middle school she attended, along with a
What the fuck?
copy of its calendar and a map of the campus.
Yo, I didn't know about none of that. That's weird. That's actually really weird. The song was ass, don't get me wrong, but like, she didn't need to get doxxed over it. God damn.
Knowing exactly where she will be and when. The plan posted
That's
to
so
4chan's
weird.
B-board read, here are some simple orders. 12 p.m. EST, start calling the school with all of the numbers and tardy bull. Fax as many nudes of anything, girl horse for example, and put Rebecca's name on it. At 1 p.m. EST, DDoS Arc Music Factory. At 3 p.m. EST, start requesting her sorry excuse for music on the radio. As if her
What is wrong with y'all, bro? Like, what do y'all gain from that? Like, it's no way you find it that funny to do all that. Like, that's... I ain't gonna lie, something wrong with you, bro.
her life being in danger wasn't hard enough on the young girl, Rebecca Black's song Friday was the catalyst of relentless cyberbullying. It briefly became the #1 most disliked YouTube video of all time, and was widely regarded as the worst song and video ever made.
To be fair, it was pretty cheap, so I ain't gonna lie. All that first stuff was outrageous, but that's just the nature of the game. That second stuff, I don't.
This is the story of how the entire internet attacked a 7th grade girl and how she ultimately got her redemption. 13-year-old Rebecca Black was initially inspired by her classmate Alana Lee, who released a song and professional music video called Butterflies. Now, Rebecca had been singing and dancing in school talent shows and musicals since she was a toddler. Therefore, the idea of making a music video sounded like a fun new experience.
Who let her sing?
Becca went home and asked her mom if she could make one like her classmate, so they reached out to the company who produced the Butterflies video, Arc Music Factory. Arc Music was owned and operated by Patrice Wilson, who
Patrice Wilson. That's a whole. Hey, anybody who used to watch H3 back in the day, you already know this nigga was an oddball.
would ultimately create the viral song that turned Rebecca's life upside down. Making terrible pop songs for little girls was not Patrice's first choice as a career path. He started a record label but didn't have money to give artists for recording and marketing costs. Instead, artists would pay him using Arc Music as a gateway to the entertainment industry. For a couple $1,000s, Arc Music would write a song, get a studio, produce the song, take photos, record a video, and even submit all of that to more legitimate labels. However, Patrice soon realized his company primarily attracted one specific group: fame-hungry teenagers and their parents who could afford to
little nepo babies
risk the multi-$1,000 investment. The first audition was more like, what the heck is going on? These are all kids. We tried to go with being selective, but when you're also starting a business, we can't be too selective. Despite the young teens being his only clientele, he always managed to fit himself in the videos, whether he was just acting, singing background vocals, or rapping his own verse. It's
Patrice was outrageous for that.
almost like he saw Ludacris jump on Justin Bieber's song Baby Baby, which earned over 1 billion views, peaked at number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100, and sold over 10 million units, and crafted his entire business model to try to recreate that moment.
Ironic, because there was a point in time when Justin Bieber's Baby was the most disliked video on YouTube too, so wow.
Now, Rebecca's mom just wanted to support her daughter's passion, so she paid the $4,000, and Patrice seemingly slapped together something that was good enough to fulfill the excitement of a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah.
Then they sent me, it was called It's Friday at the time, and I was just like, cute, okay. Whatever. Nobody's gonna see this. Like, let's run it, you know?
They recorded the song, then filmed the music video at Rebecca's house with all of her real friends to make her more comfortable on camera, and Rebecca said the experience was pretty normal.
It wasn't really like this big glamorous ordeal or anything like that. I had gone to Forever 21 to pick out my outfit the day before.
They said Forever 21 is going bankrupt, bro. That's crazy work. But nah, like, yeah, in the video, she just looked like she was just kind of like, it's Friday. Like, she looked like she wasn't even in a music video. She was just chilling.
Invited a few of my friends. I thought that would be a lot more fun. I remember doing that performance shot, not knowing what to do with my arms. So I think if you watch the video, like, I'm just standing and dancing like this.
She's dancing like a VTuber
the whole time, which, God, it was a fun day.
Rebecca didn't hear anything back from Patrice for a few weeks after the shoot. She never got to see a rough draft or make any creative decisions on the video edit. The first time she saw the video was when it was uploaded to YouTube on February 10th, 2011.
Oh yeah, no, he did her dirty. I feel like Rebecca could have did something to help prevent what happened next.
What did you think of the song and the video and everything at first?
I think I was probably more concerned about like myself than anything.
Yeah.
Like I was so hyper focused on this is what I look like on camera and just picking my own self apart and like I look a little awkward there and like because this was
It's so weird. I never once imagined what was she probably doing like after the video. Like I just assumed it was a one and done type of deal.
never meant to be like, this is my pop star debut.
Yeah.
Like, I was literally just on my own vibe. Like, I didn't really consider it to be something that was going to be seen by a lot of people. So
Yeah.
Becca got to show her friends and classmates the video, and it just seemed like it would be a cute memory for her to look back on. The video got 4,000 views in the first 28 days, but on the 29th day,
Oh my god.
Rebecca's world was about to come crashing down. But first, a quick word from today's sponsor, Aura. Bank of America recently announced a data breach, and here's what's really disturbing. They didn't
Shout
tell
out
anyone
Aura.
for months. On average, it takes a company for profit and more. With so many data breaches for free, that will be enough time for Aura to find out
Aura.com/Patrick.Cc. Shout out to the bro.
if any of you posted to Comedy Central star Tosh.0's
Oh my god. No way. I forgot about this nigga. Oh my god.
blog with the title Songwriting Isn't for Everyone. At the time, the Tosh.0 website was averaging 3.2 million visitors, which
What?
was just enough
I'll be real. I never once visited Tosh.0. I didn't even know he had a website.
traffic to start this viral storm. The blog post was merely criticizing the song's terrible lyrics, even acknowledging that she did not write them, which was true. It was written entirely by Patrice Wilson, and to be fair, the lyrics are pretty bad. The song is essentially about an average middle school girl's life on a Friday, waking up in the morning, eating cereal.
That's such a freaky way to wake up.
The song is essentially about an average middle school girl's life on
Like, why did she why did she wake up like that? like someone it's like someone literally flicked the on switch.
Friday, waking up in the morning, eating cereal for breakfast, going to the bus stop, seeing your unlicensed friends drive up to your house and not being confused by that, but rather
Yeah, how are a bunch of 7th graders driving a drop top?
not knowing what seat to take. Nobody wanted to admit it at the time, but the chorus was objectively catchy. Who doesn't love Friday? Who isn't looking forward to the weekend? However, the part where Patrice clearly exhausted the little creativity he did have was in the bridge where he had Rebecca sing, "Yesterday was Thursday, today it's Friday, we so excited, tomorrow is Saturday, and Sunday comes afterwards."
I what? I don't think I ever paid attention to the lyrics, bro. This is like Girl, did you just read a calendar? Like, what is this?
And then, of course, he had to jump in to have his ludicrous moment.
Yeah.
The Tosh blog poking fun at the lyrics was more than fair criticism.
Bro, I can imagine how Patrice felt when he seen
Others would not be so gracious, beginning to share some of the most hateful, vitriolic opinions about.
No fucking way. Rebecca Black likes Hello, Goodbye, and Panic at the Disco. Die, bitch. No one likes you. Girl. Yeah. I hope. Look at this. Die. If y'all weird emo. The fact that y'all got celebrities as your profile pictures already tells me everything I need to know about y'all for real. Shut up and die. Die, bitch. No one likes you. Wow. Okay. Wow.
The young girl. There seemed to be a.
Please die. I don't care if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Just die. How is it that it's never this deep? Like, it's genuinely never this deep. You niggas y'all look like cornballs telling somebody to die because they made up ass songs.
Particular trend of telling her to die. 4 days after the Tosh blog post, the official video for Friday had 7 million views. Stories on thousands of websites and blogs, most of them sporting negative headlines such as, "Why do we hate Rebecca Black?" Rebecca Black's bizarrely bad video, and many claiming it to be the worst video or song of all time. At that point, if you typed in worst song ever on YouTube, her video would be the first recommended. A few days after her explosive virality, Rebecca did an interview on the morning news and shared how harsh people were treating her.
"You're so fat and you'll never be pretty. You suck at singing. I hope you go and I think you should get an eating disorder because that'll make you prettier."
Additionally,
that's insane to say, bro. Like, what? I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes I get so disappointed in just how human beings can be, bro.
Rebecca wanted to prove to her haters she could actually sing, since most people were critical of her monotone voice with the auto-tune cranked up high.
You know what?
But they weren't exactly impressed with her acoustic version either.
"Gotta make my mind up, whiskey cannot take. It's Friday.
Unfortunately,
why did you sing Friday in acoustics? Girl, no. Rebecca. Girl, no way you just got up there and said, "It's Friday, to a guitar." Girl, you could have did a cover to any other song.
Only for Rebecca, the mainstream coverage just attracted more negative attention, sending the song into the tens of millions of views, most of which were just spamming the dislike button. There were definitely a lot of people just trolling, using her song and likeness as.
These were so unfunny. Movie theater stressed me out. So many seats. Okay, you know what? All right, that's not even funny. This one, okay.
Nothing deeper than a meme. Even deaf people said they were grateful they couldn't hear the song. However, you could imagine for
that's crazy work.
A 13-year-old girl, it could often be difficult to tell the difference between harmless trolling and vitriolic bullying, especially with 4chan users doxing her and encouraging people to attack her middle school.
Like, that's insane, bro. You really gained up on a middle schooler? Because that's insane. That's insane, bro.
The countless death threats that prompted real criminal investigations. The bullying got so intense that her parents opted for her to be homeschooled, to which, of course, was celebrated as a victory for her.
How is that to be celebrated? Congratulations, you just cyberbullied a child. Like, what are we celebrating?
Online haters. It seemed like everything Rebecca did just amplified the hate. She appeared on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, where she performed Friday for the first time.
Okay, yeah, you're tweaking. Look, I'm trying my best to defend you, Rebecca, but how you gonna take a song that you know everybody thinks is trash and then proceed to perform it live?
She was accused of lip syncing when the backing track began before she even had the microphone in her hands, which is a totally normal practice for performers, but nobody was giving her the benefit of the doubt.
Back then, especially back then, like, nobody really realized just how much performers lip sync. that was still kind of like a industry secret back then.
At this point, the fastest way to go viral on YouTube was to simply make fun of or parody Friday. Countless YouTubers, including Nihahiga, Bart Baker, and Dashi XP, made remixes to the song. The Annoying Orange posted a Friday parody that has almost more views than the original.
That's crazy. You know what we gotta do, bro? Oh, brother, this is about to piss me off.
See, gotta make my mind up. Which scene can I take? It's Friday, Friday, going to TGI Fridays.
How do you block a channel? How do you block a channel? That just ruined my night.
Several TV shows and media outlets poked fun at Black and her viral song. Conan O'Brien had a segment on his show where he made a parody of Friday called Thursday. In a less overtly mocking tone, Fox's Glee performed the cover of Friday in the episode Prom Queen. Just a couple weeks after going viral, her video officially surpassed Justin Bieber's Baby to become the most disliked video on YouTube. Patrice not only fulfilled his business prophecy, but he was able to one up Bieber and Ludacris.
That's what I was saying, bro. That's crazy work.
Ironically, many celebrities were the ones who showed support for Rebecca.
Fun, more fun.
Okay, shut up, Chris.
What do you think? Now, honest opinion, Chris Brown. Honest opinion
honestly,
of Rachel
I'm
Black.
never a hater. Oh, it was great. I actually liked it. I'm gonna be jamming to it on Friday.
Gotta get down on Friday.
See, like that's a good way to respond to it.
The most shocking supporters was television personality and record executive Simon Cowell, who is a ruthless music critic. Simon advised Rebecca not to listen to anyone over the age of 18. I'm being deadly serious.
No, he's absolutely right. He is absolutely right, because it was a bunch of grown ass adults that were making fun of this little middle schooler, and excuse me, and people were trying to act like it was okay. Like, bro, what? I can't get over how far people took this. It was never that deep.
Whatever she's done has worked. Whether you like her or not, she's the most talked about artist in America right now. Nobody over the age of 18 should understand her or like her, so she should just do it her way. Even Lady Gaga spoke out in support of Rebecca.
So what do you think about the future of fame through YouTube?
I think it's fantastic. I say...
Real talk, Lady Gaga is an icon, bro. that, look, come on.
It's fantastic. I say...
Even she seen that it was potential to be able to be YouTube famous.
Rebecca Black is a genius, and anyone that's telling her she's cheesy is full of shit.
However, the main criticism that seemed to be widely accepted as fair was the notion that her parents paid for her to be a star.
Yeah, that's fair.
These people must be fame-grubbing, artistically bankrupt, déclassé narcissists. It's also tacky. It's so sad.
That was probably another part that was pissing people off the most. That was like, her parents are just rich. That's the only reason why she even has this video.
It's so shamefully desperate. Now, there is some nuance to be considered here. It's unfair to say Rebecca was desperate for fame, but...
Yeah, okay, Rebecca, okay. Yeah, that was ridiculous. You're saying a 13-year-old was desperate for fame. She's 13. Like, please, shut up, bro. I'm pretty sure everybody had some weird obsession when they were a teenager, when they were 12 or 13. Like, come on now. I don't know why these internet niggas are acting like that they were any different. Just because your obsession never got exposed to everybody. Like, relax, buddy. No, if you want to say that her parents were trying to pay her way to fame and that was pissing you off, that's completely fair. But saying Rebecca herself is desperate for fame, nigga, she is 13. Please shut up.
Since she was a performer since the age of 2, she did like the idea of becoming a star.
I just didn't know, like, I was like a fan of YouTube. I was a fan of like Justin Bieber and like all the things happening then. I wasn't ready for that then.
Since
she is literally a teenager. She was literally a teenager.
American media.
Why is... What the hell?
Things happening then. I wasn't ready.
Why is she looking at her like that?
for that then.
Since American media glamorizes the celebrity lifestyle, it's not uncommon for a young girl to desire the red carpets, bright lights, and fans screaming their name.
Exactly.
She loved
like there is literally nothing wrong with her for wanting to be famous. Like, come on, please shut up. Everybody has seen Camp Rock, everybody has seen High School Musical, and everybody knows at least one or two people who wish they could hang out with Big Time Rush back
to
in the
perform. She loved making music. Then again, she never thought Friday would be seen by anyone. She even recognized Friday was not a good song, but she also did not write it. Other critics wrote,
Exactly.
The only thing more horrifying than Rebecca Black's terrible Friday is the sad, easily exploited longing for fame she represents. This is a better critique of the industry as a whole.
Exactly. Now, if you want to talk about this nigga, hold on, bro. This I might get copyrighted expeditiously, but y'all gotta see this. What was this nigga even saying?
After falling, I go clubbing, then I'm hugging.
Wait, hold on. What she say after balling?
500cc 就够了。哎，我的杯子呢？算了，倒进去随意就行了。
After falling, I go clubbing, then I'm hugging, then I'm hungry.
Girl, why'd you have this little girl talk about how she go clubbing? Nigga, the only clubbing she does is at a baseball field during recess. Relax.
I love Chinese food.
Yeah.
You know that it's true.
No, but where this video starts getting weird is when this nigga Patrice shows up. Cause who do you think is in this panda suit? This is this is crazy work. I don't know why this man did this, bro.
Chinese food.
Crazy as hell. Why did you put yourself, like, mind you, this dude was a director, creator, and he did everything. Why did you put yourself in a panda suit attending a middle schooler sleepover?
Chinese food and some wonton soup. Get me broccoli. Why play Monopoly?
Oh my Jesus, bro. I can't do this. No. If you got something to say about this nigga, man, I'm all ears. I'm telling you.
Becca was the product
I love Chinese food. Yeah.
of an untalented record producer who was seemingly desperate for fame. It could be argued that Patrice used Rebecca and others to get himself publicity as a viral songwriter and music mogul.
There's no way. Was he in, I don't remember him being in the Friday music video, but then again, I don't remember ever. Dorian Electra, Big Frida, and 303.
It's Rebecca Black, Dorian Electra, 303, and Big Frida. It's the fucking weekend, people. It's Friday. Waking up in the morning, gotta be fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, seeing everything my time is going, taking on baby shit, baby touching the best.
Yeah, you need to get cussed out for this one.
R&B, Rebecca Black, so chillin' in the front side, in the backseat, I'm driving, cruising, fast lane, switching lanes, with a car by my side, passing by is a school bus in front of me, makes tick-tock, wanna scream.
Nigga, yo, come on, gang. You just had a video of you attending a little girl's sleepover. You're gonna mention a school bus passing. Yeah, this nigga really thought he was finna be the next Ludacris, bro.
Someone who could
I'm not gonna lie, Patrice was wildin'.
make your child's pop star dreams come true. He even hosted talent auditions on Good Morning America for his next star, only for it to be a commercial for his auto-tuned microphone toy. To make matters worse, Rebecca and her mother sued Arc Music Factory for copyright infringement and unlawful exploitation of publicity rights. The original agreement was that Black would own the exclusive rights to the song since they paid the recording and production costs. But then Arc Music began selling ringtones without their permission. Selling ringtones was a lucrative business in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember trying so hard to get the ice cream paint job ringtone.
Generating billions.
Clean on the inside, clean on the outside. What? What?
Billions of dollars annually before smartphones.
$24 to get Hips Don't Lie by Shakira as a ringtone. You're insane. I'm going to MP3 school and I am downloading now. What are you talking about? Whoever, that's just crazy. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You absolutely got scammed if you did this. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
And streaming services took over. Customers paid anywhere from $1 to $4.99 to purchase a single ringtone. Since Rebecca
Oh, okay, that's not a $sign. That's S. Okay. Boy, I thought that was a $sign, man. Okay.
was meant to own the rights to the song, all of the profits should have been going to her, but they weren't. According to an assessment made by Billboard, the 13-year-old was netting roughly $24,900 per week from track sales. The sales and streaming data actually launched the song to the number 58 spot on the Billboard.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Hot 100. Arc Music later even tried to charge $2.99 to watch the music video on YouTube.
As a YouTube rental? Wow.
Patrice and Arc Music were trying to unlawfully snag whatever revenue they could.
Yeah, nah, that nigga Patrice Wilson needed to get packed up, bro. That's ridiculous.
At this point, Rebecca had the worst introduction to the music industry and fame you could imagine. Most people in her position would crack under the pressure, but she did the opposite. She fought back, first by embracing the memes and making fun of the song herself.
More of a Saturday person? Okay, that's kind of clever.
Gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal. That line is about consumerism. I gotta have my bowl, I gotta have my cereal. We can't live without these things in modern society.
Mind you, she didn't even write that shit. She's just saying this shit. Funny or Die. I ain't gonna lie, I never found Funny or Die funny.
And for some people, it's a mortgage, and others, it's a bowl of cereal. Well, the choice between the front seat and the back seat is actually a metaphor for American foreign policy. Front seat, Afghanistan, back seat, Iraq. We gotta make our mind up.
Then by fighting Arc Music to retain full ownership of her song and re-uploading it to her official YouTube channel. My mom said to me, "We can either keep it up on YouTube or take it down." I said, "No, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction of making me take it down. No, this is going to work out. I just want to let it go. Let it do its thing."
I respect that. Real talk. I respect that. She wearing that battle scar proudly.
You guys ever able to make any money from that whole situation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I own the master to the song.
Okay.
I didn't write it, so I don't own the publishing, but I own the
So you own the recording. So anytime anybody used the song, you get paid. So that's nice though that you at least made a little bit of money from it. And are you still getting paid for sometimes people use it and
yeah, sometimes.
Nice.
Patrice desperately tried to
That's such a crazy scene. I don't care what nobody say, bro. You'll never what? That's ridiculous.
recreate this viral moment with other young actors.
I love Chinese food.
After Friday, but failed miserably. Rebecca then started posting YouTube videos consistently, building a real fan base of people who understood that she was just a normal girl who got stuck in an unfortunate situation.
I've never seen any of these.
I think I don't want to have to look back when I'm older and then wow, I wasted.
I've never thought about hanging a fish bowl on the wall.
All the time being young, being unhappy.
It would be unfortunate if you tripped and busted that thing though.
She was even invited to star in Katy Perry's music video for her hit song, Last Friday Night. She continued to release
That makes sense. Wait, hold on, what?
Star in Katy Perry's.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was Demi Lovato. I swear to God. What? That's Rebecca Black? Hold on, bro. Fat is crazy. Yo, this whole time I thought that was Demi Lovato. I didn't realize that was Rebecca Black.
Music video for her hit song, Last Friday Night. She continued to release singles, but none of which matched the success of Friday, with fans believing that her debut was what caused the lack of support. If this was pushed by Disney, it would have been loved. In 2013, Rebecca teamed up with YouTuber Dave Days to release a song titled Saturday, peaking at number 55 on the Billboard Hot 100.
What?
Some felt this was a positive way for her to jab back and embrace the jokes. However, others looked at this as a mere desperate attempt to
All right, bro. There's no way Saturday was worse than Friday. You're tweaking. Y'all gonna have me do so many side missions. Hold on.
Oh my god, I love this song. This is my jam. Where's the peanut butter?
Sunday featuring The Weeknd.
2 p.m. getting out of my bed. Trying to get Friday out of my head. It's all so hazy. Got a little too crazy. You know I do it all again. Call everyone you. I don't want this Saturday to
Yeah, you were just hating if you said this was worse than Friday. You were actually literally just hating if you said that was worse than Friday. I don't like that song, mind you. Definitely not something I would ever play willingly. But to say that that's worse than Friday, you're actually just hating.
Gain attention, which resulted in more memes and a resurgence in bullying. And as a result, she finally decided it was time to step away. So there came a point where everybody that I was working with, management, all of that, I let go of all of them, and I just stopped. My parents and I agreed I'm going to go back to high school. Yet again, Rebecca had the foresight to recognize
She had dropped out of school at the time?
how this was all not going to play out in her favor. People feeling sorry for you is not a good way to build a fan base, nor can you just jam music down people's throats. So instead of continuing to do that, she spent time figuring out how to write her own music and put in the 10,000 hours to discover her inner artist.
Just as I started to grow into like adolescent version of me, music became the thing that really changed my life and saved my life in a lot of ways. And that was something that I knew I had to dive into myself without other opinions. So when I graduated high school, I moved up and I just started writing, and I wrote a lot of bad songs, like a lot. I had to go through that in order to really learn the repetition, and also learn that like if I'm ever gonna do this in a way that is meaningful and good, I have to trust that I have something to say, which is like artist 101.
She re-entered the game.
You're gonna fail a lot more times than you're gonna succeed. That's for any type of content creation.
With a significant social media following, who remained open-minded towards her new music. In the summer of 2016, Rebecca released the song titled The Great Divide, her first release of new material in almost 3 years. It reached number 23 on the US dance charts, but that would unfortunately be her last song to make the charts. Every year since 2016, she kept her foot on the gas, dropping multiple songs per year and experimenting with various genres, refusing to give up on this dream. Then, in a dramatic twist of fate, the very song that once destroyed her, she was able to rewrite its history and catapult a resurgence in her career. In 2020,
yeah, no, hell no. Nah, I just seen this. I'm a stop you right there, Patrick. If you're saying that this piece of Dookie was her revenge, bro, I ain't gonna lie. She should have just stayed mad.
To commemorate the 10th anniversary of her infamous debut, Rebecca Black released a hyperpop remix of Friday, produced by Dylan Brady of 100 gecs, and featuring eclectic artists such as Dorian Electra, Big Freedia, and 303. The track was reimagined to a frenetic symphony of glitchy beats and warped vocals. The music video is a kaleidoscopic explosion of Y2K aesthetics with futuristic elements.
You're too nice, bro. This was just a kaleidoscope of Dookie. I'm not gonna lie.
She was also able to get herself a web redemption from Daniel Tosh, the man who arguably caused this virality in the first place.
Do you blame me for making people aware of the video? Or do you give us
probably
credit for making it?
I do give you credit.
Or you give us credit
all
for
the
it.
time.
We were obviously, let's not, we weren't like, oh my God, this is the greatest song in the world. We were like, look at this. This is insanity.
I mean, it was a little bit insane.
I mean, some of the lyrics are silly.
Yeah.
Her debut studio album,
remember, she didn't write that.
Let Her Burn, received generally favorable reviews, solidifying her place in the hyperpop realm.
She did it. Rebecca Black made a solid little album and proved she is capable of pulling together a respectable pop record.
Recently,
you know what? I mean, I guess I'm just not a fan of hyperpop, but if if that works for her, that works for her.
She performed a phenomenal Boiler Room DJ set where she showed her deep knowledge and taste for hard-hitting techno bangers, and the crowd went absolutely wild in support of her playing a Friday remix.
7 a.m. waking up in the morning, gotta get fresh, gotta go downstairs, gotta have my bowl, gotta have cereal, seeing everything, but time is gold.
She had two choices. Make this song ruin my life, make this song make my life. Actually mad inspiring to see how she flipped the script.
Yeah, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I was hating a little bit. I apologize, Rebecca. I still think the song was ass, but I'm happy that you managed to flip it back and you managed to find your own audience.
At first, it was funny to tease Rebecca Black, but
yeah, literally. I'm such a monster for hating her so much. Exactly.
now people recognize we were way too harsh on an innocent 7th grader who was just trying to have a fun new experience.
And people always keep on saying how the internet used to be so much better back in the day. No, it didn't, buddy. No, it didn't, buddy.
Friday was always a bad song, and it still is. But Rebecca rewriting her
Thank you for validating my feelings, Patrick.
narrative and earning a genuine fan base from her hard work and creative vision could be one of the most respectable redemption arcs in history.
Facts. Shout out Rebecca Black for real. Like I said, I'm happy for her, and I was saying that earlier, bro. People were absolutely just tweaking out on a teenager, on a technically almost a preteen, if you really think about it, all because she made a bad song because her parents had a little extra money. Like, come on, man. Don't act like if you didn't have a chance to make something that would go viral, you wouldn't be cringy and lame back when you were 13. Like, stop it. Let's be real. Stop it.